Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Awesome. I have attended the last session but was not able to fill the attendance form. I tried to contact the WhatsApp communication admins, community admins, but they did not respond. Attendance closing time was 9:12. I messaged them at 9:13. Aryan Beg, do not worry about it. Okay, today fill up the form properly. Okay, if you are missing out on one day of attendance, you don't have to worry about it. We will help you guys out with that because we are also able to understand that sometimes it might not be possible for you to fill out the attendance on time. But please try to make sure that when the attendance is happening, if you're facing any kind of errors or any kind of problems with that, refresh the page as many times as possible. Okay, refresh the page as many times as possible. Your attendance link will work properly. You do not have to worry about anything. Bhavneet Singh, so please focus only on backend. Bhavneet Singh, it's great that you know JavaScript already, but most of the students coming into this particular bootcamp might not be able to learn or know about JavaScript prior to coming to this boot camp. We have to make sure that anybody and everybody that is coming to this boot camp is able to learn from the utmost beginnings. So please, if you already know JavaScript, just help the other students out. Okay, if you don't know something, just follow along with the lecture. We will be working upon backend once we have completed JavaScript. Okay. uh okay guys, and guys, please try to help the new students in the live chat. Okay, because if you guys are helping each other out, my workload is less and I will be able to focus a lot more upon teaching. Okay, so just help the other students out, guys. I know you guys are great, I know you guys are awesome. Okay, so try to help each other out as much as possible, guys. And all these type of questions are there. So what is the difference between web developer, UI UX developer? All these I will be answering when I will be teaching you guys about front end, back end, all these technologies, what are the technologies and everything. I will be letting you guys know down the road. So just wait for that. Okay, and for all the Indians out here, happy Republic Day, guys. Okay, happy Republic Day. I hope that you guys are able to enjoy. I know my picture is gone. Okay, I am able to understand that. Give me a second. Let me connect it back. Do not worry. I still hope that you guys are able to listen to me carefully. So even if my audio video is going out, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. It will be back. Okay. Happy Republic Day, everyone. For those who are in India, and I hope that this entire thing arises a little bit of patriotism into you guys. Okay. Be helpful to each other, grow as a community. Okay, and yeah, great guys, amazing. So let's start with right over there, guys. Okay, could you guys let me know what have we studied in our previous class, guys? Okay, could you guys let me know what have we studied in our previous class, guys? Please let me know what have we studied in our previous class, guys. Just a quick revision so that we are able to start with our uh, class itself. Okay, what have we studied? So basics of JavaScript, console, good, console.log. Great, guys. Anything else that we have studied yesterday? Variables, good. Var, alert, and prompt, good, guys. Anything else, guys, that we have studied? Okay, anything else that you can remember? Okay, alert, yes, we have studied that, good. The basic understanding of JavaScript, just the starting of JavaScript itself, that is what we had done yesterday. Okay, today our aim will be to understand what is data types. Okay, data types in JavaScript, as well as we'll be starting out with functions. Okay, so yesterday I had told you guys to keep a watch for the undefined. Okay, and I told you guys that after we have studied functions in its entirety, I'll be letting you guys know what is that undefined, why is that coming up right over there inside of the console. So all those topics as well, we will be discussing about it in today's class. So I hope that you guys will be having a blast studying today. And yeah, so keeping that in mind, guys, we will start with our today's class. Should we start with our today's class, guys? Please let me know. Should we start with our today's class? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited, guys? Please do let me know. Amazing, amazing. So let's get started right away. We would how we'll get notes. So notes you have to create it yourself. Okay. I am the one who is teaching right over here. You can take a little bit of efforts to create your own notes. I don't think so. I have to be the one who are creating notes for you because notes is a very personal thing. It should be customized according to your own needs. So please create your own notes, okay, if it's possible, and that will help you recover a lot of and remember a lot of different things going on in the future itself. So let's get started right away, guys. So again, just like tomorrow, yesterday itself, I'll open up our console. So just right click. Let me open up your. Where is my phone? Okay, where did I put my phone? Let me open up your live chat as well. Give me a second, guys. I will just open up the live chat on my mobile phone itself. Okay, open up your live chat in my mobile phone so that I'm able to see your chats and everything. That if any particular question is coming or you guys are not able to understand a particular stuff that I'm teaching, I can help you guys out with that. Okay, so I have opened up. So why not VS Code that you will be learning tomorrow, not today? Okay, why are we not using VS Code? Why are we not using any kind of IDE? Why are we using console or something else today? That you will be able to understand it tomorrow, not today. Okay, I have everything planned up, guys. I take it everything step by step, basic to advanced, that you guys are able to understand the core essence of things. Okay, I like that. So that is the way that I teach. Do we have classes on Sunday? Praveen, there will be classes every single day. I'm not taking a break. You should not be taking a break as well. Learning is a process that needs to happen every single day. Let's get started, guys. So I have opened up your inspect option. Okay, once the inspect option is there, I will be choosing the console. Okay, inside the console is where we are going to write our code. The first thing that we want to understand is that what are data types. Okay, so when it comes to data around you, just pick up any particular thing itself. Let me take up this particular book. So this book is a very good book for those who are interested in design and storytelling. So there's a book called as Design is Storytelling by Ellen Lupton. Okay, I might not be able to pronounce the name very clearly. I'm not that great with pronunciations, but this is the book. So when you look at this book, there's some text on this particular book, right? There's some text, there are some numbers that are there. Now numbers also, there are two types. There are numbers like 978, there are numbers like 17.95. So there are different kinds of things that exist on this particular book, different type of data that exists all around you. Okay, everywhere you will be able to find different kinds of data around you itself. Now, for example, in JavaScript as well, if I'm writing something like 3 plus 4, okay, I'm getting 7. Okay, that is one kind of number that I'm able to see. 3, 4, 7 or 100 or let's assume some random number itself. So these are numbers. Okay, these are numbers that you are able to see on your screen itself. There are other kind of numbers as well. For example, decimal numbers. So these are numbers like 3.14. Okay, that is a decimal number. 3 divided by 2, okay, that is 1.5. 3 and 2 both are numbers. Okay, both are integer numbers, but 1.5 is a decimal number itself. So these all type of data that you are able to see right over here, whether it be 3, 4, 0, 1, minus 500, minus 256, 3.14, 1.5, minus 3.14, minus 1.5, all those are categorized as a number. We call them as number. Okay, that is the first data type that exists in JavaScript. Okay, so please try to understand it. What is a data type? There are various kinds of data that exist in every single programming language. In your daily life as well, there are different kinds of data that you interact with. So these data are then categorized into different types based on their usage, based on the different things that you can do on them. Okay, so these are called as data types, guys. Okay, these are called as data types. Are you guys able to understand this? Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this concept of data types, guys? The first data type that we are going to learn about is number. Okay, so let me just write it down. What are the different data types that we are going to learn about? There are three kind of data types that we are going to learn about in this particular bootcamp, guys. Where is my pen? Okay, give me a second, guys. I need to find my pen. I think so I've misplaced it somewhere, and now I'm not able to see my pen itself. Give me a second. Where did I put my pen? Okay, there it is. Okay, so right over here, we are going to learn. So every programming language. You must have learned some programming language, or you might not have learned any programming language before JavaScript. So please try to understand this, that every programming language has different set of data types. Not It's not compulsory that if you have learned C++ or Python, whatever data types that you have learned there, it's similar in JavaScript. It's not the case. JavaScript has its own set of data types, guys. Okay, JavaScript has its own set of data types. There's no new set of data. It's not compulsory that, okay, Python has these three data types, then JavaScript is also going to have these three data types itself. Okay, so again, data types, there are different kinds of data that exists around you. So we have made categories to identify these data. Okay, categories to identify this data. For example, dogs have a lot of different dogs that are there. Okay, so you are having a golden retriever, you are having a Saint Bernard, you are having let's take up another example, German Shepherd. There are different types of dogs that exist. Similar to that, data is also of different types. The three types of data that you're going to learn in this particular bootcamp for JavaScript is your number, string, and boolean. Okay, the first data that is there is number, number. This is the first type of data that is there. The second type of data is your string, string, string. And the third type of data is your boolean, boolean data type. Okay, so number data type basically contains numbers like -2, -3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3.14, -1.5. Any kind of number that exists, whether it be integer, negative, positive, 0, or decimal, are called as numbers in JavaScript, guys. Okay, are called as numbers in JavaScript. Are you guys able to understand numbers? It's very simple, right? Any kind of number that exists is called as numbers in JavaScript. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Please do not confuse. If you have learned any other programming language, do not confuse it with what you are learning right now. Okay, because every language has a different set of data types. Okay, the next particular thing that you're going to, and do not confuse it with your mathematics that you have learned in school. Okay, this is not mathematics, this is programming. A little bit different, guys. Okay, the next particular thing that you're going to learn about is strings. Okay, strings contain things like anything, okay, that you are putting up inside of double quotation marks or single quotation marks, guys. It can be anything. It can be small a, capital A, number. It can be a special sign or a space as well. Anything and everything that you can put up inside of a double quotation mark or a single quotation mark is called as string. Okay, anything that you can put up inside of a double quotation mark or a single quotation mark is called as a string, guys. Okay, we have already dealt with some strings, right? Anything that you saw yesterday inside of double quotation marks. Okay, hello world, what is your name, hi, welcome to DevTown, all these were put in double quotation marks. Those are strings. Okay, and in similar way you can create the exact same thing using a single quotation marks as well. There's no difference. Okay, there is no difference whatsoever. You can use double quotation marks or single quotation marks to create a string. Okay, the third type of data is Boolean data. Now, everybody right over here in your physics class, okay, in your physics class, you must have learned about your AND gate, OR gate, NOR gate, right, guys? Please do let me know. You guys have learned about AND gate, OR gate, NOR gate, XOR gate, and all these type of gates that you have learned. You guys remember that? Please do let me know. You guys remember that? Please do let me know. Right? So everybody must have learned that in your childhood. Not childhood as to say, but like a few years back, let's assume that. So you must have learned that. In that you had these ones and zeros that exist. Okay, ones and zeros that exist. Okay, these ones and zeros when written in a wording form is called as true. One is called as true and zero is called as false. Okay, that basically makes the entirety of your computer, all your computers, anything, your mobile phone, your TV, your laptop, your iPad, your Samsung watch, your Apple watch, your boat watch, whatever thing that you're using, it's a computer. And every single computer is built on these two values, ones and zeros, trues and false. And that is called as your Boolean value. Okay, that is called as your Boolean value, guys. Okay, so for example, so numbers have infinite number of data inside of it. Strings can contain infinite type of string type names, like creation of strings inside of it. But Boolean only has two values inside of it, guys. It is either true or false. These are the only two data, only two value that exist inside of the Boolean data type, guys. Okay, so these are the three data that you will be dealing with when it comes to JavaScript. There are three data types. Okay, these are the basic three data types that I'm going to teach you guys. Okay, and that is called as a Boolean data type, guys. Now let's go back. Okay, so any kind of data that exists, you can check the type of that particular object, any object. Okay, let's see type of. Okay, you can use this particular word. Okay, type of. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, what does this type of mean? Whatever you put inside of these brackets. Okay, whatever you put inside of these brackets. Okay, type of will tell you the data type of that particular object. Okay, type of will tell you the data type of that particular object, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So for example, if I'm putting up hello world inside of these brackets, as you're able to see, the answer is coming out to be string. Okay, that is the data type of hello world. Similar to that, if I change it and I put type of, and then I change it to single inverted commas, okay, single quotation marks itself. In that particular case as well, it is still a string. So you can create a string using double quotation marks as well as single quotation mark, guys. For example, if I want to check the type of 3 minus 3.14, okay, I want to check the type of minus 3.14 or 15, the answer is still going to be number. If I press enter, the answer is still going to be number, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Now, if I check, okay, true and false values, guys, in your life, something can either be true or something can be false, right? Something can either be true or something can be false. So that is basically Boolean. Okay, something can be true. So 3 is greater than 4. Okay, 3 is greater than 1. Is 3 greater than 1, guys? Please do let me know. It's 3 greater than 1. So what will be the answer? True. Okay, 3 less than 1, guys. Okay, is 3 less than 1? No. The answer is going to be false. So this is the Boolean data type, guys. This is the Boolean data type. Okay, true and false. Okay, that is the Boolean data type, guys. And this is something that you have already studied in physics. Okay, this is nothing new right over here. So that is something. These are the different data types that exist inside of JavaScript, guys. Now, once we are able to do this, there is a problem with console. Are you guys able to see this problem? Do let me know, guys. Did you guys notice this problem with using console? And I'm able to write only one line of code at a time. Okay, are you guys able to see this particular problem? Anshu, yes, JavaScript is a case sensitive language. Okay. So for example, what do I mean by case sensitive? I am saying that, okay, JavaScript is a case sensitive language, guys. So what do I mean by that? Okay, I mean that if I'm writing three variables, okay, str, okay, capital S, capital T, capital R, capital S, small t, capital R, capital S, small t, small r, small s, capital T, small r, all these will be treated as different variable names. That is that JavaScript treats small s and capital S as two different entities. Okay, JavaScript treats small s and capital S as two separate entities itself. That is what it is meant by JavaScript being a case sensitive language, guys. This is what it means by JavaScript is a case sensitive language. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. JavaScript is a case sensitive language, guys. Okay, small s and capital S will be two separate things, guys. Okay, so the problem, coming back to the problem itself, inside of the console, we have seen that there is some problem right over there, right? We can only write one line of code at a time. We cannot write two lines of code at a time itself. How can we overcome that particular problem? Let's say that I want to write two lines of code. The first line of code is var, okay, name is equals to Shaurya, okay, is equals to prompt, what is your name? And then I want to write alert, okay, and then I want to create an, so before that, let us learn of something about concatenation as well. That is a topic that I skipped. Okay, so let's assume that, okay, 3 plus 2, okay, 3 plus 2 is 5, right? Everybody knows that 3 plus 2 is 5. But what about if I'm trying to do hello plus world? What if I do this? Okay, hello plus world. Now 3 plus 2 is 5, that we know because that is an arithmetic operation. Okay, we have learned it from our childhood itself that addition is done on numbers. Okay, addition is done on numbers. But what if we are doing addition on strings? Okay, so addition on strings results in a particular kind of operation that is called as concatenation. Okay, concatenation, guys. So what is concatenation? That basically means that we are taking two strings together and we are merging them to form a single word. Okay, we are taking two words together and we are doing an addition, that is concatenation on that, and we are merging them into a single word, guys. That is the meaning of concatenation. So as you're able to see, hello plus world is resulting us in a single word. It's called as hello world. Okay, it's called as hello world. You can do concatenation with unlimited number of strings, guys. Unlimited number of strings. For example, hello. Okay, let us do this. Hello plus, I want a space in between, so I will create an empty string right over here. I will create an empty string right over here plus world. So what is happening right over here is I'm concatenating three strings together. I'm concatenating three strings together. Hello, then a space, and then world at the end. So we are having hello space world as our answer. Hello space world as our answer, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. So good question that somebody pointed out. I am very sorry if I am butchering your name. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay. So somebody mentioned, why am I not using semicolon at the end? Okay, I'm Kurilla or somebody. Okay, I'm very sorry if I'm butchering your name. But he or she mentioned that, why am I not using semicolons at the end? Are you guys able to see? There's no semicolons right over here. Everywhere else I'm putting up semicolons. Now try to understand this, guys, that without semicolon as well, your JavaScript code will work absolutely fine. Okay, without your semicolon as well, your JavaScript code will work absolutely fine. Okay, so why am I pushing you guys to always, I will always say, always use semicolon, always use semicolon. Okay, why is that the case? Because right now we are just writing one line at a time. Okay, we are just writing one line of code at a time and then we are executing it. But when you are actually going to code, okay, when you are actually going to create applications in JavaScript, you will be writing tens and thousands of lines of code in a single file. Okay, you will create one file and you will be writing tens and thousands of lines of code inside of it. If there you are missing out on semicolons, you can run into unexpected errors. Your code wouldn't work very properly. Just think about it. Reading one line of sentence without any punctuation marks, you can understand that sentence in English, right? If you are reading a line of sentence in English without any punctuation marks, the high chances are you will be able to understand that one line of text. Okay, but the same thing, if I'm giving you a very thick ass novel at the end of the day and I'm telling you to read this novel, and inside that novel there are no punctuation lines, no punctuations itself, just text, 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 you will sometimes not be able to understand what is the meaning in a particular paragraph or something like that. So always remember, inside of JavaScript, yes, it works without the semicolon as well, but it's always a good practice to put up a semicolon. Okay, it's always a good practice to put up a semicolon, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. You cannot do a concatenation on a string and a number. Okay, you cannot do something like this. Okay, you cannot do something like this, hello plus 7. This won't work. Okay, what is happening right over here is hello plus 7 will be converted. 7 will be converted into a string. Okay, it is not something that is going to happen that, okay, hello plus 7 you are doing and you're getting something new. No, that is not going to happen. What will happen is 7 will be treated as a string. Okay, as you're able to see right over here, 7 will be treated as, you can only concatenate two strings together. Okay, please try to understand this. You can only concatenate two strings together. You can only do addition on two numbers itself. If there is one string and one number, in that particular case, the number will automatically, by JavaScript, it will automatically be converted into a string, and then concatenation will always happen. Okay, concatenation will always happen, guys. So hello plus 7 will result to you hello 7. 7 will be converted into a string, and then concatenation will be happening. That is called as implicit typecasting. What is typecasting, guys? JavaScript automatically converted 7 to a string in this particular case. That's called as an implicit typecasting itself. That is called as an implicit typecasting. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. 0 and 1 will be number, not boolean. Boolean will be true and false. Okay, 0 and 1 will be numbers, guys. Okay, so now that is happening, let us go back to our original sentence itself, guys. That is how to write two lines of code instead of just one. Okay, if I'm writing var name, what is prompt, what is your name? Okay, this is a sentence that I'm writing. Okay, var name is equals to prompt, what is your name? As soon as I press enter, okay, as soon as I press enter, it is running this particular line of code and it is giving me what is your name. I'm putting up Shaurya right over here. It is saving it inside the variable called as name. Now I'm going to create an alert, okay, a customized alert for my user. I'm going to create a customized alert for my user itself. That is alert alert. Okay, hi name, welcome to DevTown. Okay, so what I've done here is I've combined my knowledge of concatenation with alert. Okay, whatever I learned about alert, I'm just appending it together with your concatenation properties itself. So right over here, name is a variable. Okay, name is a variable, guys, that contains Shaurya inside of it. Okay, name is a variable that contains Shaurya inside of it, guys. So hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown. Because what is a variable, guys? Do you guys remember what is a variable? Variable is nothing else but a nickname to the value that it contains. It is a nickname for the value that it contains, guys. Okay, so as soon as I'm pressing enter, okay, as soon as I'm pressing enter, you guys are able to see hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown. Okay, hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown, guys. Now I don't want these two lines of code to be run separately. I want them to be run together. Okay, as soon as I press enter, the prompt should happen, then the alert should come up. Okay, as simple as that. I want them to be run together. Okay, so right now inside of console, I'm able to write only one line of code at a time and then I have to run it. Okay, so everyone who is asking why is it coming as undefined, this is the third time that I'm telling you. Please listen to me very carefully. Okay, undefined, you will not be able to understand it right now. I'll be teaching you guys about functions. Once you have learned about functions, then and only then I will be able to explain you guys properly what is this undefined and why is it coming up. Okay, what is this undefined and why is it coming up? Before that, try to learn what I'm teaching you guys right now. Okay, great. So like I said, if I want to write two lines of code, what should I happen? Okay, so I'm writing var name is equals to prompt, what is your name? If I am pressing enter right now, it will run this particular line of code. Okay, if I'm pressing enter right now, it will run this particular line of code, guys. To write another line of code, I have to press shift enter. Okay, to run another line of code, I have to press shift enter, guys. Okay, not just enter. Enter will run that line of code. I want to go to the next line. I want to write another line of code, guys. So press shift enter, guys. So that, as you're able to see, takes my cursor to the next line. It takes my cursor to the next line, guys. So I can write my alert statement right over here. So alert alert. Okay, and then hi name, welcome to DevTown. Okay, so I'm able to write two lines of code right over here. Okay, var name is equals to prompt, what is your name? Okay, alert hi name, welcome to DevTown. So as soon as I'm pressing enter, now right now I'm just pressing enter, guys. Right now I'm just pressing enter. Then you are able to see what is your name coming right over here. I will be writing Shaurya and then I will press enter. And as you are able to see, as soon as I do that, I'm getting the alert as well. Hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown. Okay, hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown. Are you guys able to understand this? How to write two lines of code together inside of the console? Okay, are you guys able to understand this? How to write two lines of code inside of the console, guys? Please let me know. Great, guys. Awesome. So now what we will be doing is that, so there is another problem. Every time that we are writing some code, we'll be writing some 100 lines of code, 200 lines of code together. And to write it inside of the console, it makes a big headache, right? Every time you want to write 200 lines of code, you have to press shift enter, shift enter, shift enter, then continue writing your code. And by mistake, if you press enter, all your hard work goes to waste. And it is very frustrating, right? Writing 200 lines of code and then by mistake pressing enter and everything works, and you are like, yeah, I have to just rewrite the entire thing, I have to think about it. It is just very frustrating. Okay, so what we want to do is we will be shifting ourselves right now from the console to another place where we can write multiple lines of code together without pressing shift enter, guys. Okay, without pressing shift enter. So what we are going to do right now is that instead of using console, on the top panel itself, on the top panel, are you guys able to see console elements sources network? Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. Console elements sources network, are you guys able to see this? Please let me know, guys. Great. So we'll be going into sources. Okay, we will be going into sources, guys. Inside of sources, in the second row on the left hand side, are you guys able to see this show navigator? Okay, on the second row towards the left hand side, are you guys able to see this show navigator, guys? Please let me know. Just click on that show navigator. There'll be a lot of different options right over there. Okay, pages, file system, then click on this double arrows. Okay, click on this double arrow, guys. Okay, click on that. You are getting overrides, content scripts, and snippets. Okay, there are so many options right over there. Page, file system, overrides, content scripts, and snippets. I want you guys to select snippets from right over here. Okay, what I want you guys to select? Snippets. Okay, I just selected content scripts. I want to select snippets from right over here. Here, what we are going to do is whenever you are working with Google Docs or documents itself, okay, Word docs. Okay, most of you guys must have used Word docs, right? Or Google Docs, whatever the case is. So what do? Every time you want to write an article, you want to write an essay or something like that, you open up Google Docs, you create a new file. Okay, you create a new file inside of that, and inside of that file itself, you write your entire essay. Okay, you write your entire essay itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. You write your entire essay, you save that file, and whenever you want to change something, you can go back to that particular file, open that file up and change. Okay, you can change anything inside of that file, right? The same thing we wanted with code as well. We want to create a JavaScript file. Okay, we want to create a JavaScript file, guys. Inside of that file, we'll be writing all our code. Okay, we'll be writing all our code inside of that particular file. Once we write all our code, we want to save that file, we want to run that file, all the code inside of that particular file itself. And whenever we want to change something, we can come back to that particular file, change in it its entirety itself, and save it once again, just like a normal Google Doc. Okay, just like a Word document itself, a Word document. Okay, if you are still not able to understand, just think about a Word document. Whenever you write your essay, you are finished with it, you save it, you want to change it, you come back, you change whatever you want to change the doc, and again save it. Okay, so right over here, snippets basically means small pieces of code, guys. Okay, snippet basically means small pieces of text or small pieces of code. That is its English meaning. It has no programming meaning. Okay, most of the words in programming are just English words. Okay, so snippets basically means small pieces of text or small pieces of code. So we are going to create a new snippet for us, a new JavaScript file. Just like you are having .ppt, where is a ppt file? .pdf, that is a PDF file. .docs, that is a document file itself. Similar to that, a JavaScript file is also there, wherein you are going to write your JavaScript code. So I will click on this particular button called as new snippet. Okay, I will be clicking on this particular button. I'm so sorry, called as new snippet, guys. Okay, so as you're able to see, I've created a new snippet. Inside of this, I'm going to write the name of the snippet. You can write it as anything. As you're able to see, there's index.js, there's Prashant.js, there's Sumit.js. So you can name it as knowledgetv.js. Anything. Okay, you can name it as anything, guys. Okay, there's no compulsion on naming it as something. Okay, I can name it as Shaurya, but the extension should be .js. Why? Because this is a JavaScript file. It's like a PPT file is .ppt. Okay, document file is .docs. Particular like PDF file is .pdf. This is a JavaScript file. So .js should be there. As soon as I create it, I can write my entire code right over here. I can write my entire code inside of Shaurya.js, guys. You can write it as normal, how you use Google Docs. Okay, exactly the same. You don't have to focus upon shift enter or something like that. Nothing. Just write your code as simple as that, just like in a Google Doc itself, a Word doc itself. Okay, so right over here, you can write your code. Okay, for example, var name is equals to prompt prompt. Then what is your name, question mark, semicolon at the end, and then you are having, so just to go to the next line of code, you just have to press enter. Okay, just to go to the next line of code, you just have to press enter right over here, and it will go to the next line of code, guys, for you. Then again, you can continue writing your code, alert, alert. Okay, then hi space plus name space plus welcome to DevTown. As simple as that, guys. Nothing too complicated about it. Just like a normal Google Doc. Okay, I've written all my code. Okay, I've written all my code itself. So today's second day of class, we want certificate of this course. Anurag Jaiswal. Hi. We have God level people inside of this boot camp. Okay, without even completion of the boot camp, just on the second day, he wants the certificate. Why, this is not a course for you. Okay, brother, I'm so sorry. You can leave this class immediately. Okay, people like you are something that I don't like. Okay, if you're here to learn, you can continue your learning process. If you're not here to learn, you can move the fuck out of my class. Thank you so much. Let's continue from right over there. So var name is equals to prompt. What is your name? I've written right over there. Okay, alert, hi name, welcome to DevTown. Now to run this particular file, first we need to save it. Okay, first we need to save it, guys. To save it, you have to press Control S. Control S. Okay, as simple as that, guys. Okay, Control S, as simple as that. We already know, we have already used our Control S to save files. Okay, so do Control S. It will save this file for you, whatever code that you have written right over here. Then the next particular thing. Okay, the next particular thing that you have to do is you have to press on Control plus Enter. To run this particular file, there's a button down below, Control plus Enter, and a play button. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this? There's a Control plus Enter and a play button at the down side on the right hand side itself. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. So to run this particular file, that is shaurya.js, you cannot run the lines of code individually. You have to run it as an entire file. The entire file shaurya.js, whatever code that it contains, maybe a million lines of code as well, the entire code will get executed. So as soon as I'm pressing this particular button, okay, you are getting what is your name right over here. You're writing Shaurya. Okay, enter, and as you're able to see, you're getting hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown. The entire file, whatever code that it contains, it getting run right over here. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand the use of sources, the use of snippets? Are you guys able to do that? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand the use of snippets, guys? Please let me know. Amazing, amazing people, amazing. So now we are going to start off with functions. Okay, before starting out with functions, we will be taking the first attendance of today. There will be two attendances, guys. The second attendance, I don't know, I can take it immediately after the first attendance as well. That is up to me. Okay, that is up to me, guys. One just thing that I want you guys to understand before showing you the attendance for today is very simple. Guys, you are there live in the class. You're learning right over here. Okay, if you want to learn, you're most welcome. Okay, but do you want, okay, just a very simple question, guys. Do you want your certificates to have some value to it or not? A very simple question, that when you're putting up your certificates on your resume, that certificate should have some value to it. Do you want that or you don't want that? Please do let me know. Do you want your certificates to have some value to it, that when you add to your resume, the interviewer is able to see those certificates and is able to understand that you really know JavaScript. You want that, right? Everybody wants that. So I have a small favor from you. I can't do that. I can't create. I've taken a certificate via Google, a certificate via Microsoft, a certificate via DevTown as well. Has some value to it. Okay, has value to it. But that value can only be remained inside of those certificates if you try to help us out. It's very simple. Whenever I'm showing you the attendance, after the attendance, don't tell anybody if the attendance has happened or not. If you, somebody will be there who is coming up late in the class and who will be like, attendance ho gaya kya? Has the attendance happened or not? Just tell them we don't know what is attendance. Okay, what is attendance? Does he even take attendance? I've heard the word attendance for the very first time in my life. Okay, just don't tell them anything, because if they are not able to get the attendance, okay, that means they were not there in the class. They are not following the class. Okay, they will not be able to get their certificates as well, because without the attendance, no certificates. Do not share the attendance link anywhere. Keep it to yourself. Okay, make sure that you are filling up the attendance on time. These are some things that I want from you guys. Very simple. I'm not asking you to pay for the certificate or something. I want to make sure that these certificates are actually helping you guys out throughout the rest of your life. That's the only thing that I want from you guys. Okay, so try to make sure of that. Again, there will be 2 attendances today. Okay, any one of the attendance, if you're missing, you will not be able to get your certificates. You have to figure out both the attendances. You will have 5 minutes to fill each of these attendances. Okay, if I'm missing out on any attendance, you are not going to get the certificates as well. Secondary, if the attendance link is not working for you, refresh the page. Okay, just refresh the page, guys. Refresh it 15 times, 20 times, 50 times. Okay, it will work. Do not be like, sir, it is not working. Okay, it is working. Everybody is filling out their attendance. Just refresh the page. Okay, so let me show you the today's attendance itself, guys. Okay, give me a second. I will create the attendance link for today. Again, there will be 2 attendances for today, guys. Please make sure you are filling both the attendance up. Okay, if you want to have the certificate some value, make sure anybody asking for attendance, we don't know what attendance is. I've heard the word attendance for the very first time in my life. What is attendance? Okay, so 2.A, responses are now open. I'll be sharing the attendance, and the class is going to continue after this, guys. The class is going to continue after this, guys. Okay, for those who have missed out on yesterday's attendance, no issues in that. Fill out right now today's attendance, both the attendances. Don't miss on any attendance. Okay, the class is going to continue after taking up the attendance as well. Okay, I'm putting up the attendance in the live chat, guys. I'll put up the attendance in the live chat. Send link, shorten URL, copy. I'm putting the attendance in the live chat, guys. The attendance will be shown to you guys only for 2 minutes. Okay, it will not be pinned in the live chat. Start filling the attendance immediately. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:20. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:20, guys. Attendance link will be closed exactly at 8:20. Okay. Attendance will be closed exactly at 8:20, guys. Okay. And then we are going to continue with the class itself. Okay. Then we are going to continue with the class itself. At 8:20, the attendance link will be closed. Everybody start filling out the attendance. Everybody start filling out the attendance, guys. I will not be posting the attendance link after 2 minutes. Okay. After 2 minutes, there will be no attendance link in the live chat, guys. Okay. Please start filling up the attendance. As I'm able to see, the attendance link is working absolutely fine. There's no issues in that. People have started filling the attendance as well. Please do that on an immediate basis. Do not waste your time. Okay. If you want today's attendance, please fill out the attendance on time. After 1 minute, I will stop posting. Okay. After 2 minutes, I will stop posting the attendance link as well. Who is Amit? Why will I take money from you, man? Okay. After 2 minutes, I will stop posting the attendance link, guys. After 2 minutes, after 1 minute, I will be stop to post the attendance link as well. Okay. You have just 1 minute. Okay. You have just 1 minute to see the attendance link. Okay. And after that, I will stop posting the attendance link. The attendance link. Okay. So I will stop posting the attendance link. That's it. Okay, I will not be posting the attendance link anymore. I have posted the attendance link for 2 minutes, more than sufficient. Okay, you have to fill out the attendance in the next 3 minutes. You have to fill out the attendance in the next 3 minutes, guys. Okay. Okay. So So who is Ashish in thumbnail with you? So Ashish is the other co-founder of DevTown. He is currently an data engineer in KPMG. He is one of my oldest friends and is an extremely great person. So most probably I will let you guys meet him as well someday. Okay, great. Ankit, we don't know what is attendance. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys. Great. What is Node.js? Okay, Node.js will be starting it from tomorrow. Okay, today our aim is to complete JavaScript itself, the basics of JavaScript, so that we are able to start with Node.js and Express and other things from tomorrow itself. Okay. Okay, guys. We'll be starting our class in 2 minutes, guys. We'll be starting our class in 2 minutes. Okay. Is there any requirements for using header files? Yes, you must have all. If you're using it locally, then you must have everything installed in your local laptops itself. Okay. For those who have missed yesterday's attendance or you have missed yesterday's class, do not worry about it. Attend from today continuously. Be live. Otherwise, you're not going to get your attendance itself. Okay. Great. Java versus JavaScript. I have told you guys yesterday, there is no relation between them. Okay. According to you, which language is best for learning DSA? Either C++ or Java. Guys, there's just 1 minute left for filling out the attendance. After that, the attendance link will be closed. Okay. And guys, do not tell me that you have not received your attendance link itself. Okay, I'm not an idiot. These students who are filling out their attendance, there are almost like 2,500 people who have already filled out their attendance. These are not idiots as well. Everybody has filled out their attendance itself. Those who are live, at least those guys have filled up their attendance. So will I be able to do backend hackathon after completing the bootcamp? That is up to you to figure out. I will be teaching you guys the basics. I'll be teaching you guys how to create a project. After that, yes, you can get into some hackathons as well, but that will be up to you. I will definitely suggest that you guys can get into hackathons itself. That would be something that is great. Okay. Okay, guys. Do you prefer Tailwind CSS? Yes, of course. Okay, Bootstrap CSS is something that you should be learning because that forms the basics of CSS fundamentals. But yes, in practice, you will be using Tailwind CSS. It is shorter, it is faster, it is much more easier to use at the end of the day. So yeah. Okay, guys, so it is time to stop the attendance. Okay, it is time to stop the attendance and continue with the class. Okay, so again, I want you guys to have the same Josh, the same energy, the same dedication towards the class. Okay, and we'll start immediately with our class, guys. Okay, we'll start immediately with our class. So let us stop the attendance. The attendance has now been stopped. The first attendance is now done, guys. And now we'll be starting out with our class, guys. Now we'll be starting out with our class. Okay, so let's continue with our class, guys. Let's try to continue with our class. Again, make your energy higher. The first attendance is done, and you guys are like, yes, let's continue with the class. Okay, so we have learned about scripts. Okay, snippets, sorry. For what? Snippets. Okay, now the next thing that we have to learn about is functions. Okay, very important topic, guys. Something that we are going to use a lot when it comes to programming. Okay, when it comes to backend web development. So please, please, please focus upon this particular topic, guys. If you are not able to understand this topic, everything is waste. Okay, because it will be very difficult for you guys to understand the code that we are going to do in backend web development. Okay, so let's get started right now itself, guys. Very simple, very easy. You don't have to worry about it. So you guys understood variables, right? Please do let me know. Have you guys understood the concept of variables? Because I will be using that to teach you guys. Okay, where did I put my pen once again? I forgot where I put my pen once again. Now it is just gone from the face of the earth, I guess. Give me a second, guys. I need to find my pen. Where is my pen? I kept it. Okay, I found it. Okay, so I'm so sorry. Yes, so we are able to understand the concept of variables. Now, variables. Okay, what were variables? Okay, there was a particular nickname. Okay, name. There was a nickname that referred to a particular value, right? That contained a particular value inside of it. So that instead of using this value again and again and again, we can use this nickname instead of that, right, guys? Please let me know. Okay, instead of you writing this value again and again and again, we can use this nickname instead of that. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Instead of writing that value again and again and again, we can use this nickname, okay, instead of that. Now, the same thing happens with code as well. Just think about it. Okay, let's think about it. You're coming to my house. Okay, you're coming to my house, and you asked me, I want a glass of water. Can you tell me how to get the glass of water? Okay, you're coming to my house for the very first time. Okay, very first time. We are close friends. Okay, we have become friends. You're coming to my house and you're like, yeah, I need a glass of water. Shaurya, could you tell me where to get it from? I'll be like, yeah, you can just. So I will give you some instructions. First of all, I will give you some instructions itself. That get up from your seat. Okay, walk 10 feet in front of you. Take a right. Take a left, walk 5 feet in front of you. There will be a machine. Take out a glass, put it under that machine, press the green color button itself. It will fill, the glass will fill with water. Stop the machine, okay, bring that water, and then come back using the same path. I will tell all these different steps to you when you come to my house for the very first time. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know. When you're coming to the class for the very first time, okay, this is all the steps that you will have to do, right, guys? I will be telling you each and every step to do how to get a glass of water. I will be telling you each and every step for that. Okay, when you come back, okay, next time when you're coming to my house, do I have to tell you all these steps once again? Okay, how to get a glass of water? Do I have to tell you all these steps once again? No. If I tell you that get a glass of water, you know what exactly you have to do to get a glass of water, where to go, which button to press, how to get that glass, how to come back. You will be able to do everything very clearly because you have already known the instructions. All right, guys. The same thing happens inside of your coding as well. Okay, the same thing happens inside of your coding. For example, what you want to do is every time a user is coming to your website, okay, every time a user, if you were not able to understand that example, try to understand this example. Okay, every time a user is coming to your website, you want to take his name in. Okay, you want to create a prompt, you want to take the name of that user in, and then you want to show a message that, hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown. This is what you want to do every single time that a user is coming in. We have already done this as well. The var name is equals to prompt, what is your name? And then alert, hi name, welcome to DevTown. We have already done that. Okay. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. So let's assume that these two lines of code are there. Okay, var name is equals to prompt, what is your name? Okay, and then you are having your alert, okay, and then hi, and then plus name plus welcome to DevTown. Okay, this is what you are having right over here. Now every single time a user is coming to your website, you will have to write these two lines of code again and again and again. Okay, if a million users are coming to your website every single day, if you have to write these lines of code a million times, okay, you will have to write these lines of code a million times. You don't want to do that. And maybe you want to change your code. Okay, instead of at a later point you wrote it a million times. Okay, let's assume you wrote it a million times. Now you want to change your code. Okay, you want to change it from hi Shaurya, welcome to DevTown, to hi Shaurya, how are you? Okay, you want to change your code to this hi Shaurya, how are you? So you'll have to go through every single place where you have written these two lines of code and change that entire thing into hi Shaurya, how are you? A million times you will have to change it. You don't want to do that, right, guys? You don't want to do that. Please let me know. Right, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. So what will happen right now is you can give a nickname to these two lines of code. Okay, you can give a nickname to these two lines of code, guys. So let's call these two lines of code as greetings. Let's call these two lines of code as a nickname called as greeting, greeting. Once you define the greeting, okay, once you define the greeting, you can use greeting a million times itself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can use greeting a million times. Instead of writing these two lines of code itself, you will be using this nickname called as greeting. You'll be using this nickname called as greeting itself, which will refer to these two lines of code, very similar to your variables itself. Variables refer to some value. Okay. Variables refer to some value. Functions refer to some code. Okay. Function refer to some code, guys. Okay. Are you guys able to understand the difference between a variable and a function, guys? Please let me know. They're very similar. Okay, both of them are nicknames. Both of them are nicknames, guys. One, variables is a nickname for values. Functions is a nickname for code. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. So let us go back. Let us create our very first function called as greeting. Okay, let us create our very first function called as greeting, guys. Let us go back to our code. Okay, we want to convert these two lines of code into a function called as greeting. Okay, into a function called as greeting. So let us write function. To create a function, just like in variables, you write var, okay, var, and then the name of that particular function. Similarly, right over here, we'll be creating function function. Okay, because we are creating function, we have to tell JavaScript that yes, we are creating a function. Okay, because we are creating a function, we have to tell JavaScript this is a function, guys. Okay, function, then the name of that function, name of this function is greeting. That is the name of the function that we want to give. So greeting, greeting. Okay, that is the name of our function, guys. Then you are having parenthesis. Now, why is this parenthesis? What is the use of this parenthesis? You will be able to understand it in like 5 to 10 minutes. So please be patient. Okay, we are not going anywhere. Okay, so you'll be able to understand why this parenthesis is here. Just give us 5 to 10 minutes itself. Then inside of curly braces, we'll be putting down our code. These two lines of code that this function contains. Okay, that this function contains will be put up inside of these curly brackets. Okay, whatever code that this function contains will be put up inside of these curly brackets as well. Okay, now let us save this. And now what you will be able to see is when I click on this particular button, okay, I've created a function. I've created a function greeting. It contains two lines of code inside of it. But when I am clicking on this particular play button, nothing is happening. I'm not getting any prompt. I'm not getting any alert as well. Why is that the case? Okay, I'm not getting any prompt. I'm not getting any kind of alert. Why is that the case, guys? Please do let me know. Nothing is happening, right? Nothing is happening. I'm clicking on this particular play button. Nothing is happening. I'm not getting any kind of function. Okay, I'm not getting anything right over here. So what is happening right now is you are just declared the function. You have just told JavaScript what is this particular function, what does it contain. Okay, so to understand what is happening, let me get a particular thing for you guys. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I'm coming in 1 minute. Okay, so let's try to understand what is happening right over here. What you have done is you have just created the function. You have just defined the function itself. For example, if I'm telling you about this particular person, okay, so his name is Goku. Okay, he is a Saiyan. He is stranded on the planet Earth. Okay, and he has a lot of from his muscles you are able to see he's a lot of power. Okay, he's very powerful and blah blah blah. I've told you a lot about him. Okay, I've told you a lot about him. Now I've just told you about him. Okay, you just have the information about him itself. But to if you are getting attacked by some aliens, okay, let's assume you are getting attacked by some aliens and you want Goku to come and help you guys out right over there. Okay, you want Goku to come out and help you guys right over there itself. Then that particular case, you have to call Goku. Okay, you have to call Goku that Goku, please come and help me. Okay, only then this particular person will be able to come there and help you guys out. Okay, the same thing is happening right over here as well. You have just created the function. To use the function, you need to call it. Okay, to use the function, you need to call it, guys. So calling a function is very simple. Write whatever the name of the function is. Okay, here the name of the function is greeting. Then put up the parenthesis, the rounded parenthesis next to it, and then semicolon at the end. Okay, then semicolon at the end, guys. This is called as a function call. You're calling the function to run whatever code is present inside of that function itself. Okay, whatever code is present inside of that function itself. Now when I am clicking on this control plus enter, okay, so you are able to see everything is running properly. What is your name? So Priyanshu, Priyanshu, and hi Priyanshu, welcome to DevTown. Okay, are you guys able to understand what is declaring a function and what is calling a function, guys? Are you guys able to understand this? What is declaring a function and what is calling the function itself? Are you guys able to understand the difference between the two? Please do let me know. Amazing, guys. Amazing. So that is what is function. You can call it like 60 times as well. You can put up this exact same line of code wherever you want. Okay, you can put it up wherever you want, and that many times of it will run that for you. So here it is running 2 times itself. So how many times you want it to be run, you can do that n number of time itself, n number of time. Okay, so that is the basic function itself. Now let us try to understand some more things about a function. 2 more things we need to learn about it. Okay, so again we'll be going back to our drawing board, guys. Again we'll be going back to our drawing board. Okay, so right over here, let's assume that somebody is a big fan of DevTown. Okay, he's like, yo, bhai, DevTown is great. Okay, I'm going to give a party to all the students present in DevTown. Okay, that is what I want to do. I want to give a party to all the students present in DevTown. And I'm like, hey, dude, like, please give me a party as well. I have a lot of contribution in creating DevTown. So he's like, okay, fine, you can also come. So I'm also there in the party with you guys. So let's assume that a particular person, let's take somebody from the live chat itself. So Saurav. Okay, let's take up Saurav from right over here. Saurav is conducting this party. Okay, Saurav is conducting this party, guys. I forgot the name of Saurav, so I'll take Karan. Okay, Karan, Karan itself. Karan is conducting this party for DevTown. Everybody from DevTown can come to right over here. All the people who are a part of DevTown itself. So right over here, this is the entry gate for Karan's party, and this is the exit gate for Karan's party, guys. Okay, the entry gate and the exit gate for Karan's party. Now Karan is like that, dude, if you want to come into my party, you're going to bring a gift for me as well. Okay, that is what Karan is saying to us. That, dude, if you are coming to my party, anybody from DevTown is welcome, but you have to bring a gift for me. Okay, only then you are permitted to come to the party itself. So he's like, hey, dude, I will set up like a bouncer right over here. So this is our bouncer. Okay, let us build it muscular. He has muscles all around. It has like million abs or some shit. Okay, so he's like totally muscular for us, and he's like, dude, if you want to enter into the party, you have to bring a gift. So I'm like, okay, cool, no issues, I'll bring a gift for him. Okay, so I'm bringing a gift from my end. This is me, okay, with some hair on the top of my head and spectacles right over here. Okay, I know my drawing is not that great. Okay, but it's like Picasso. His drawing was also not so good. Okay, so I'm bringing the gift, and he's like, okay, you can go get into the party. I'm getting into the party itself, and Karan is using our gifts inside of the party for some purpose. Okay, maybe some games or something like that. So he's using our gifts inside of the party for some purpose itself. Okay, for some purpose. And So that is what is happening right over here. The same thing, okay, the same thing happens inside of a function as well, guys. Imagine the exact same thing happening for a function. Let's assume this party is nothing else but the greeting function, guys. Okay, the party is nothing else but the greeting function. Greeting greeting function. Okay, func function greeting blah blah blah, and then your parenthesis, whatever code that greeting contains. That is our party. Now the greeting function as well can ask you guys for some inputs, that without these inputs you are not allowed to enter into the function. You cannot use the function itself. For example, this greeting function is asking for your age. Okay, let's assume this greeting function has a particular thing that is it's asking for the age itself, age, that you have to provide. If you want to use my function, if you want to use this function itself, you want to put up age right over there. Okay, you want to put up age right over there, guys, and that age you can utilize it inside of your code, inside of the greeting function. Okay, whatever the age is, okay, you can utilize that age inside of your greeting function as well. That is totally up to you. Okay, it is totally up to you, guys. Okay, so let us do that. Let us see this from a coding sense. Okay, right now we have understood a little bit. Something went into our head, something didn't went into our head itself. Right now let's go to the coding and let's try to understand it in a little bit of more of depth itself. Okay, so right over here inside of this function, I want it to take in age as well. Okay, I want it to take in age as well. These are called as parameters. Okay, parameters of this function. So age. I want our function greeting to take in age as a parameter, guys. Okay, so whatever you are here, you are just defining. Okay, you are just defining the function right now. You are not using it. Okay, you are not at all using it. So you don't, this is not a variable, guys. Please try to understand this. This is not a variable. Age is not a variable. It is called as a parameter. Please do not confuse a parameter and a variable. A variable can be used anywhere. A variable can be used anywhere. But a parameter can only be used inside of this function itself. Because the gift is coming inside of your party. Okay, the gift is coming inside of the party itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. See, for all those guys who are asking about attendance, I don't know what attendance is. You guys were not on time. You guys were late. I've shown the attendance on time. 2,700 people were live with us. 2,700 people have filled the attendance form as well. As simple as that. That means you are not paying attention to the class. You were looking here and there. You were not sitting in the class itself, or you were not there in the class. You tried to enter the class late and get the attendance. If you still want the attendance, sit in the class properly, finish up the class. There is another attendance that is there. Fill that attendance up. You're not going to get your first attendance. One attendance missing out of 7 days, I can take care of it. You don't have to worry about it. This is a final warning for everybody who was not able to fill the attendance up. 2,700 people were live with me. 2,700 people filled up the attendance as well. The rest of you who are not paying attention, who are not listening, who are doing something else, okay, after 2-3 minutes they started filling the attendance. You are not paying attention. That is the reason why you took 2-3 minutes to start filling the attendance itself. Everybody filled up the attendance. Okay, one attendance missing, I can take care of it. You will still get your certificates. Now if you want your certificates, sit in the class, learn, fill the attendance on time. There's nothing else that I can do about it. Okay, great. So like I said, guys, these parameters that I'm putting up right over here, these are parameters, not variables. Do not confuse between them. These are parameters. These don't require declaring it. You don't have to write var age is equals to something. You just have to write age. That's the parameter. You're just declaring that this function greeting requires a parameter called as age. And then you can use it inside of your code as well. For example, hi name. Okay, your age is, and then space is equals to, and then plus age right over here. Okay, you can do like this as well. Okay, you can do like this. Alert, hi name, your age is age. So whatever you are taking in as a parameter, that you can use it inside of the function as well. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. we can use our parameter inside of the function as well. Now you have just declared the function. Again, you have just created the function. You have just told that, okay, if you want to use Goku, you have to provide him with something. Okay, let's assume that if you want to use Goku, you have to provide him with sensu beans. Okay, then only Goku will help you, otherwise not. Then only you can call Goku, otherwise not itself. Just like that, here greeting, if you want to use, you have to provide your age to greeting. Let's assume my age is 25. Okay, let's assume my age is 25 right over here. So I will provide greeting, and then the age inside the parenthesis, that is the argument. Okay, here it is called as the parameter. Okay, here age is called as parameter when you are defining, when you are declaring the function itself. But when you are calling the function, this is called as an argument. Please remember this, guys. Okay, please remember this. When you are declaring the function, it is called as a parameter. When you are calling the function, is called as the argument, guys. The same thing, just the technical terms. Okay, you have to just memorize it. Okay, there's no way around it. The technical terms, these are the names, you have to memorize it itself. So now when I'm running this particular line of code, okay, when I'm running this particular line of code, you are able to see what is your name. So Shaurya, and I'm getting, hi Shaurya, your age is equal to 25. Okay, hi Shaurya, your age is equal to 25. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Great. Now let's go back to our drawing board. Okay, I went into Karan's party. I brought a gift with me as well because he asked me for that. I had a great blast inside the party. I enjoyed the party itself. Now is the time to leave the party. Okay, now is the time to leave the party. But Karan is a great host. He's an amazing person, guys. So everybody who is leaving the party, Karan is giving them a return gift as well. Okay, Karan is giving them a return gift as well, guys. And that return gift, we can take it in our hands and then leave the party. Okay, he's a great person. So when we are leaving our party, we can take this gift that Karan has given us and then leave the party itself. Okay, so he's a great, amazing person right over here. And this is called as a return gift. Okay, this is called as the return gift from the party. The same thing that can happen inside of your function as well. When you are coming out of your function, the function can give you a return value. Itself. Okay, that you can use it anywhere else. Okay, that you can use it anywhere else itself. So what will happen? Let us look at some examples that we have already used. Do you guys remember? The alert and prompt that we used? Okay, do you guys remember the alert and prompt that we used, guys? Please let me know. You guys remember the alert and prompt that we use, guys? Those are called as inbuilt functions in JavaScript. Inbuilt functions. Somebody has already created those functions. All these things to happen. Okay, alert, and you're getting these notifications and everything. Somebody wrote the entire code for it. And alert is just a function, guys. Alert is just a function. So just think about it. ALERT, alert. Then you're having PROMPT, prompt. In alert, you take in an argument. Okay, in prompt as well, you take in an argument. Okay, in both the cases, this is happening. Okay, you're taking in the gift that you have to bring to the party. Itself, guys. Both the things, it is happening. But when you're running alert, you're getting undefined inside of your console. Let's go back. Let's see this. Okay, let's see this practically itself. You're having ALERT, alert. Okay. And I will just put up a hi right over here, nothing too much. Okay. As soon as I'm running this, I'm getting my notification. Hi, but it is showing undefined inside of my console. Are you guys able to see this undefined? Please do let me go. Let me understand. Okay. Are you guys able to see this? Okay. Undefined coming up when I'm running alert. The same thing if I'm running with prompt. PROMPT, prompt. Okay. Prompt hi. Okay, just as simple as that. Prompt hi. So whatever I'm inputting right over there inside of the prompt, I'm able to see that inside of the console. I'm not seeing undefined right over here. I'm not seeing undefined right over here. I'm seeing this particular text, whatever the user has put as the input, I'm able to see that inside of my console itself. Because in alert, okay, in alert, when you are leaving the party, okay, in alert, when you are leaving the party, leaving the function, no gift is given back to you. There's no return gift that is being given back to you. Whereas when you're leaving the prompt party, whatever input that the user has given up right over there, whatever input that the user has given up right over there, that input is something that you're given as a return gift. User input is given as a return gift, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. The guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Great. So the same thing happens in functions. Okay. Now, if you want to return, so that is undefined, guys. Undefined means nothing is being given back. Again, there is nothing coming back from this particular line of code. If I'm running this particular line of code, nothing is given back to me. Okay, that is the undefined right over there. Okay, the undefined that we were seeing again and again and again, and you guys were like, what is this undefined? This is a data type. That basically means nothing is there. It's empty, nothing, nil, ille, poda, anything. Okay, whatever you like. Okay, there's nothing right over there, zilch. Okay, so that is what this undefined basically means. Now I don't want, so for example, if I'm currently running my greeting function, nothing is being returned by my greeting function, right? I'm giving greeting greeting, and then I'm writing 26 right over here, 36, let's assume. Okay, I'm pressing enter. Undefined is okay, greeting. Okay, G should be capital. Sorry, guys. The G in greeting should be capital because we defined it like that. And JavaScript is a case sensitive language, so it should be the exact same. So now when I'm running this, what is your name? So Shaurya, and I'm getting hi Shaurya, your age is 36, and I'm getting undefined right over here because my function is not returning anything. It is not giving me any kind of return gift back. So if I want my function to give a return gift back itself, then I can go to elements, sorry, sources, and I have to write a return. Okay, return. Let's return thank you. Okay, just return thank you. Okay, that is what I want to return. I'm returning a gift called as thank you. When I'm running this particular line of code, when I'm running function, the gift that I want to return back is thank you. That is what I want to return back. So now if I'm running my code, okay, now if I'm running greeting 36, I'm getting Shaurya, getting hi Shaurya, your age is 36. Okay, as soon as I'm pressing enter, I'm getting a return. Instead of getting undefined, I'm getting thank you returned back to me. I'm getting thank you returned back to me. Okay, so that is what the return statement basically means. Okay, that is what the return statement basically means, guys. So again, party, you can take in gifts, as many gifts as one. Just a second, guys. It is not compulsory that you have to take in only one gift. You can take in 50 gifts as well. Let us go back. Okay, let us go back. Age as well as address address. I want to take in age as well as address. Okay, I want to take both this stuff in. I want to take both the stuff in that particular case. Okay, I can use it as well. Okay, so plus you live in space, and then I want to live in, let's assume address address. Okay, that is where I want to live in. I'm using it as well, guys. So now as you are able to see, I'm taking age. Okay, I'm taking age as well as address as a parameter. I'm taking two parameters, guys. Okay, age as well as address as my parameters, guys. Okay, so if I'm going back into my console and I am running this particular line of code, I have to run by putting up my age as well as address, that is Bangalore, and I have to run this. Okay, so I'm putting our age as well as my address right over here as my argument. I'm pressing enter. What is your name? So Shaurya. So I'm getting hi Shaurya, your age is 36, you live in Bangalore, As I'm pressing enter, I'm getting thank you as a return value as well. Now somebody was asking, why is this return value so important? Okay, why is this return value so important? So if there was no return value, then your prompt will not be working. Okay, this is just an example function that we created greeting with no actual practical use. But just think about it. If returns did not exist, then your prompt will not work itself. You will not be able to save that user input inside of a variable if nothing is coming back to you. Okay. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Great. If you guys are not able to understand it as well, this video is live. Okay, it is there on our channel for the rest of your life itself. Just listen to it once again. I've explained it into as simple manner as possible. Okay, there's nothing easier than this that you can get, but I've made sure that you are able to understand it with practical examples and everything, so that you are able to relate your old examples with the new examples and understand the stuff properly. Okay, and I hope that you guys were able to understand whatever has been taught in today's class. Now for those guys who have missed out their attendance, if you're not present live in the class, if you're not focusing upon the class, if you're not able to fill up your attendance, you will not be able to get your certificates. One attendance, if you're not able to fill up, I will help you guys out with that. Do not worry about it. One attendance today, you were not able to attend the class because of some reason, whether it be malicious or whether it be normal reasons as well. Keep this as a first warning. Okay, this is your first and your last warning, guys. Okay, if you're not present live in the class, you're not going to get the attendance as well. Fill out your attendance from today. Okay, whatever attendance is going to come right now, every day there will be 2 to 3 attendances. Okay, fill out the attendance on time, come to the class on time, you will get your certificates at the end. But if you're not coming on time in the class, you're not going to get your certificates. Tomorrow in the first 5 to 10 minutes itself, I will take up one attendance. There will be 3 attendances tomorrow. So please make sure you're coming to the class on time. Classes will be of 90 minutes, guys, because we have a lot to cover up. Tomorrow, our aim will be, we'll be starting with our backend web development. We'll try to understand what is front end, what is backend, what are servers. Okay, some theoretical knowledge first of all. We'll try to understand why we were using console, why were we using sources up till now, why snippets we were using, why not a proper IDE itself. So all these things, the theoretical things, we'll try to understand it tomorrow. Our aim will be to start off with a little bit of practicals as well. So that is what we will be doing that. Okay, so make sure you're coming to the classes on time. Okay, and that is what we'll be doing tomorrow. So now I'll be telling you guys about, so please to tell us about alert undefined do same return. There's no return in that. That is the reason why you are getting undefined right over there. Okay. Okay, guys. So right now I'll be giving you guys the second attendance link for today. Please make sure you are filling it on time. If it is not getting, or if you are not able to open it due to traffic, just reload it as many times as possible. Everybody else is able to figure it out, then you can also do that. Okay, you're coming to a IT boot camp. Filling up a Google form isn't something that I should be explaining it to you guys. I hope that you guys will be able to figure out how to fill up the attendance by yourself. Okay, so this attendance again will be open up just for 5 minutes. Okay, I will be closing it after that. Please fill out the attendance on time. Okay, so before sharing the attendance link, guys, if you guys like today's video itself, you guys like today's class, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm able to still see that almost 70% of you are unsubscribed to the channel itself. I don't know why. If is my teaching not right? If I'm not able to make you guys understand the concepts properly, I have no idea about it. The point being there is that getting these certificates from Google, Microsoft is something that takes a lot of time and efforts from our end. And these companies see that if the students are liking the classes or not. Okay, if you're liking the classes, you are coming to the class on time, you're attending the class live, you are making sure that you are supporting the community by subscribing to the channel or liking the video itself, then the next particular bootcamp, we are able to get more certificates from them. Otherwise, it becomes a huge hassle for us. Okay, so before sending out today's attendance link, second attendance link, if it's possible, can we take an aim, okay, to take up the number of likes and subscribes for today's video to at least 2,700? Okay, can we do that? Please do let me know. Before sharing the attendance, can we make sure that we are having 2700 likes and subscribe, guys? Okay, only then I will be sharing the attendance for the second attendance for today. Because like I said, guys, what happens is that we have to showcase the performance of every bootcamp to these companies so that they are able to continue giving us the certificates that we are able to give to you. Okay, at the end of the day, it helps you itself, but it helps us that we don't have to like every single month like, oh shit, this time less number of students like the subscribe to our channel, so now we will not be able to get these certificates. So we like to tell you guys openly itself that this is what we are doing, this is how we are getting these certificates itself. Okay, so let's try to do that. Okay, 2700 likes and subscribes. If you like today's class, if you were able to understand it today, okay, do like the video so that we are also able to understand that, okay, out of 2700 students, only these many were able to understand the class, the rest were not at all interested, they were just coming for the attendance link itself. So that is how we are able to understand what is happening as well. Okay, okay guys, so I will be sharing the attendance link right now in the live chat. You will be having 5 minutes to fill out the attendance. Okay, you will be having 5 minutes to fill out the attendance, guys. I'll be putting up the attendance link in the live chat right now. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. The second attendance link is in the live chat, guys, right now. If you guys are able to see this, start filling up the attendance as soon as possible. There were 2 attendances today, guys. Those who have not filled up the first attendance, you are not going to get the certificates. Every single day there will be 2 to 3 attendances, guys. Every single day there will be 2 to 3 attendances. Fill out the attendance on time, otherwise you will not get the certificates. Okay, fill out the attendance on time, otherwise you are not going to get the attendance, guys. Okay, okay guys, so I've put up the attendance link in the live chat. Start filling it up right now, and we will be continuing from tomorrow itself. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Please be on time tomorrow, and we'll be continuing at 7:30 as well. Please be on time, otherwise you will not be able to get your certificates. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.